Yay! Okay, hello everyone. My name is Aditi. I am from India. I'm studying in Centre Zenith now for कितना टाइम हो गया? 4 5 months. I started with A2 here in January. I just finished it and we just started V1 this month. It's going great. It's really great. I have been in France for a total of 3 years now. 1 year as a student, 2 years working. Living in France, I think if you are planning to stay here long term, it's very important that you learn French. You can actually manage without knowing French, depends on the kind of job you have and where you live. English is manageable in the big cities, not so much in the countryside of France. People don't speak English as much. But if you are planning to stay here long term, if you want to build a career here, it's very important that you learn French because you might end up getting a job with just being able to speak English, but anytime when it comes to promotion or advancing your career, it would get really difficult. Even finding a job actually in some cases can get difficult if you don't speak French. It takes much longer than if you're coming here as a student. If you have classmates that come from francophone countries, basically from countries that have French as one of their languages and they're fluent in French, they get preference for jobs over you. So yeah, it's important. And when I was here as a student, I wasn't necessarily looking for a job in France. I just happened to get a job here and then come back in 2020, and that's why I decided to invest in learning French. For me, I did my A1 back in India. Honestly, if you're learning French, or most European languages, there are 6 different levels that you have to go through. It starts from A1, then A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, and every level is like increasing in frequency and understanding. So I did my A1 in India from Alliance Française. It helped. When I came here as a student, it helped at least in basic understanding, or if I have to go to a supermarket or if I have to go to a restaurant or something. I wasn't comfortable making sentences, of course, but at least I could, by reading the menu, if they don't have a English menu, could understand at least what I was ordering to eat, or what I was like. Supermarket, fine, you can see what you're buying if you know, but in a restaurant, yeah, what are the ingredients? This would become especially important if you're a vegetarian and you're not able to explain to the restaurant that you don't want meat. It's going to be a problem. So things like that, it helps always to have like a basic knowledge. I could manage with just A1 because my courses were in English. After coming back here in 2020 is when I realized I need to be more fluent if I want to, again, as I said, progress in my career. If I want to look for a different job, it gives me more opportunities. If I speak French, I can apply to more companies. Even if you are planning to stay here long term, if you want to apply for a permanent residence, which is like a 10-year like a long-term visa, 10-year visa, or a permanent residence, which is basically you are not a citizen but you get to stay here permanently without voting. Or if you want to apply for a citizenship, either you need to learn French and you need to pass a French test. Currently I think the level is B1, so it depends. It is useful, and it's not that easy to find affordable courses in France. If you look at the prices, it's compared to India, it's much more expensive to study French here. There are free courses offered by the French government, by the municipality, but they tend to get full very quickly. You need to be on a long waiting list to get into those. So for me, personally, I found Centre Zenith to be very affordable compared to the other courses that I had, researched. It's very practical for me to be here because I live in this area. It's pretty close to where I stay and my office, so for that reason also it was much more accessible to me. But I like the flexibility. I can come to class. If I'm unable to come to class, I can join the course online. If I happen to have some emergency or vacation plans or something else for which I cannot attend the course, then it is recorded and I can go through the recording at a later stage. What else would I say? Centre Zenith, I have had amazing experience so far. A2 took around 3 months. The classes were fun. We also did some workshops in between that were fun, and got to learn a lot about French culture, about cheese and wine, which I love, about Molière, French language, about what else did we do? I think we did one on making crepes. There was one on Valentine's Day, so different things. I don't think we have as many workshops anymore, but that was fun. About the teachers, they are incredible, they're amazing, they really know their stuff and they're very patient with the students. Everyone in class may not exactly be on the same level, so they would actually take the time to explain to you in detail about if something it is that you don't understand, and go like beyond their way to, make sure that you understand everything. What else? Yeah, I think it's been great. I am really looking forward to completing my B1 this year in another 6 months. So B1 takes much longer. A1 and A2 classes are 3 months. B1, B2 would take you around 6 months. I'm here recording this on a Saturday morning, so yeah. That's it.